Faster.
Draft horse will town down South Carolina to move me. Stay with me.
Jacob kardeş ne oldu Jacob kardeş?
Heel Moholt, down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Bir saniye.
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Aha oğlum, göğüsleri de var lan ağacın. Kafası, aha. Suratı, gözü, bak tam şurada. Hayda, tam göbeğine saplamışsın abi lan.
Logger was making good time. Strange though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it. Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
And did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me. Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to
Aleyküm
help.
selam Paradox,
First,
hoş
I gotta
geldin.
figure out
Merhaba.
where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Link's Crag. Before Sir Gareth
Ne oldu
set
ya
off from
etrafa?
the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess. He never returned.
He did not. She stood here day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree?
Bir şey olmaz ya.
Why?
I will fucking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns.
Bugün yanımda Çinli vardı bir tane.
That is the power
Telefonuna falan
of
dokundum.
love, the power of longing.
Hatta
So you must scale Link's Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne.
çok şey
I
yapmamak
will give
lazım.
you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Size yaradı desene olay. Okula da gitmeyeceğiniz ha.
Slow now.
Çıkın lan.
Hey there. Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat though.
Anam şunun güzelliğine bak. Ulan. Selam. Neydi? Değil. Lan tam da şey pozisyona durdum, fotoğraf alacaktık, ne güzel. Neyse. Rahatsız etmeyelim arkadaşı. Ah, mağara girişi varsa kesin mağaradan gireceğiz şimdi bir yerden.
witches. Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Liber Yvonis notes on the use of arrow stanches and this tome. Interesting. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Bones ground into dust. Wormwood, sulfur, wart, scents fresh. A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've guessed from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes, he came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved, and what happened to his wench was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could, but why ever would I?
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Not about to trust you, with a lock of my hair or anything else. I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Peki. Charlie gir de görevlerini yap lan.
Outlook's inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Bonus. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust. Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting. Sulfur, wort, scents fresh. A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Silk kerchief.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift...
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch...
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that.
I could not have devised a better end. Our visit is...
Allah. Hadi kayacaksan kay lan. Wow der Roach. Oduncu Jacob'la konuşalım.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
Daphne's kerchief. We'll use it to lift the curse. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds. Then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Çap çap. Kes bakalım. Hacım.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
What now, you piece of
My
shit?
turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run. The world about you lives, endures. Light rushes in on the southern breeze. On fall's eastern winds, summer's reprise. Upon the north wind, winter's clouds roll in. Midst the winds of the west, your name sings and spins. Daphne, rise, live again among men. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Ah. Bir kere de hayalet çıkmasa zaten şaşırırdım yani.
Fecking fairy flaps, what the demon happened there?
My fault. Went about lifting the curse the wrong way. More like tore than freed her from her prison. Shock was too much. Released all the rage and pain that was in her.
Blimey, man. I suppose that's what I get for hiring a bungler. At least the lady's pain is done. She'll suffer no more in the tree. Now take your coin and go.
Oğlum bir şey beğenmiyorsunuz lan siz de. Neyse ya. Şimdi görevi ileri geri yapmak istemiyorum. Şu evime bir gideyim ben. Ev işlerini bir halledelim. Lanet görevi gitsin. Duvarlara çiçek motifleri yerleştirmişler. Güzel olmuş. burada da zırh standı varmış. Burada da var. Vay.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest.
Eyvallah.
You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is, the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sapramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
Vay be. Evimizin manzarasına bak. Ne kadar harika. Kaya sızmış. Hı? Sızdın mı lan? Adam sızmış ya. Neymiş ya amalıyım. Lay lay lay. Lan. Kuşlarımızı asalım abi. Nasıl ama? Ay. Hadi bakayım. Buraya siriciğimizin resmini asalım. Tipe bak çirkin. Minnak Siri. Tamam, şuraya bir tane, buradaki zırh sandığına bir tane zırh yaparım ben. Kalkanlar da koyduk arkaya, güzel oldu o. Şş. Harbi ciks oldu. Mutfak boş. Oğlum şuraya bir eleman var la. Kahya. Şuraya bir eleman al ver ya. Boş kaldı. Oo, şuraya baksana ne kadar güzel yapmış. Oturma yerleri, yatak, misafir için. Lan böyle bir misafirliğe gitsem daha ne isterim. Dolabı, masası. Fena, fena. Fena. Başka kılıç şeysi kalmadı değil mi? Yakabileceğimiz yer. Nice. Yakınmış burası. Ondan daha yakın ama. Gelsene Roç.
Slow now. Slower.
Bu ne oğlum, yazmalı taşlar falan var lan. Malını başkalarıyla paylaşmayan adamma iyi denilemez. Hayatta ve öldükten sonra da huzur bulmak için cömertlik şarttır. Yiğitlik insanı iyi yapamaz. İyi biri yapmaz ama hayatınızda korkak olan kaç tane iyi insana tanıştınız? Yiğitlik sahibi insanlar sonuçları ne olursa olsun çoğunluğa karşı çıkmaktan çekinmez. İnsanın doğasını belirleyen birçok özellik vardır. Merhamet insanı canavardan ayıran şeydir. Diğer insanlar için de sempati besleyen kişi talihsizlere karşı sırtını dönmez. Her zaman hakkı yenilenenin yanında olur. Nice. Güzel. Ay ne yapıyorsun?
Walking on water. Just like
La suyun üstünde yürüyorum la.
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
Ana.
I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you.
Kılıç var lan. Oğlum bu kılıcı almamız lazım lan. Tabi bu kılıcı versene bana. Dur şununla bir konuşayım, belki verir. Oyunun en iyi kılıçlarından bir tanesi.
Happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know.
'Tis time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths.
Yani çok da derinde değil ama.
The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the handle of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the
Hayda.
water's surface. Are you ready?
Pek hazır değilim ama.
Anytime.
Elden bir şey gelmez.
Your blade.
Aha, sıçtık. İnşallah tek yemeyiz. Allah lan sen mi? Oh oh. Dayı çok vurmuyor musun? Lan. Allah lan oğlum ölüyorum lan. Allah ne oldu lan? Oh.
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Hayda. Adam suyun dibine gitti lan. Dayı ölme.
Behold,
Aha.
your Arendite.
Ağrında. Ana. Lady of the Lake.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is
Bak
I.
Lady of the Lake.
Forget not that you are a man right and honourable, devoted to doing good, and for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Kılıcın güzelliğine bakar mısın sen? Ya. Allah.
Just wonderful.
Allah. Embodiment of the Five Virtues. Abi Iron Dite lan. Iron Dite. Üf. Her bir darbe kılıç hasarını %10 arttıran güç yüklemesine sebep olur. Yüklenen güç zamanla ya da hasar aldığında kaybolur. Tam güç yüklenmiş bir kılıç her zaman kritik vuruş hasarı verir. Tam güç yüklenmiş bir kılıçla bir düşmanı öldürmek silahın verdiği hasarı kalıcı şekilde arttırmak için tüm yüklenmiş gücü harcar. Artan hasar miktarı 0. Maksimum 10 olabilir diyor. Karakterin seviyesiyle birlikte artış gösterir diyor. Nice. İşte bana böyle görevlerle gel ya. Bana böyle gel ya. Hadi gidelim şu ressamın görevlerini yapalım ya. Belki bize bir resim çizer. Ama bir çay alıp geleyim tabi. Önce. Az önceki Lady of Lake Gölün Hanımı direkt Witcher 3 oyunundan başlayanlar hani daha önce karşılaştık dedi ya, yani ne olduğunu anlayamazsınız. İlk kez Witcher 3 ile başlayanlar. İlk iki oyununu da tabi oynarsanız ilk oyunda bu işte Gölün Hanımı'yla karşılaşıyoruz, hatta ona görevler falan yapıyoruz. Orada öyle vakti. Öyle yapalım saatimizi, gidelim gelelim şu adamla buluşalım.
Return to traditional values and morals. That is
Geldim reis.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued. A work of mine, Turtle Dove o'er the Heath, hangs in the Ducal Palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes, Pierre Auguste Moustachois. It's
bıyıklı
no
oğlu.
surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot.
Atla çıkardık ya, niye yürüyoruz ki? Ne kadar komik.
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby?
Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art, and not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingal. Take Baron de Cordel for one.
Oh yes, that nose. He
Spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
And now he's begun courting his cousin.
Footprints. Smudged. Footprints. Clear, but curiously small. Another stain. Could very well be a lead. Got paint drops here too.
Yavşak nekerler almış.
Knackers. Look like they made off with the paints.
Gelin yeni kılıcımla tanışın bebekler. Nasıl, hoşuna gitti mi kılıç? Kritikler. Hoşunuza gitti mi lan?
Empty container. Painter can't use this. These don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Iron Light oğlum. Boru mu? Hop. Dur lan dur, ne yapıyorsun? Geldim reis.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
Atlarla mı gidiyoruz gene?
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light
Yürü.
is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
Düşünemedi.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Kahramanvari. Yaslanarak.
Think I'll lie down. At least that way I can nap while you work.
The hero at rest, lying on his side, propped up on an elbow, staring into the distance, relishing a victory. I can paint in a griffin corpse later. Though, naturally, a nap is out of the question. We resolved that earlier. May I begin? Or would you prefer to strike a more dynamic pose?
Go ahead.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide.
Dearest Mummy! Ah!
Göremiyorum ki otlardan. Lan. Oğlum kaçıyorum. Allah Allah, öldürecek lan. Hani uç biraz sen. Canım niye dolmuyor? Ölmek için mi? Doldursana abi. Dur bir can da olsun, dur. Saniye ölmeden. Şu av ganimetim doğru mu? Aa, tamam. Splendid.
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did, but I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid. Interesting color palette. And the textures and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
Gidip resmimizi alalım bakalım. Aa, adam bayılmış. Kalk lan. Şş. Tamam yok yok.
What a specimen. He scared the fright out of me.
The Duchess summoned him. Wonder what for? The Duchess summoned him.
Halimiş bakayım resmime. O bacak. O lan. Oğlum ben çıplak mıydım lan orada?
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell me. It's nice. Shows a lot of imagination. Don't recall undressing before posing, though. Some of the other details are a bit off, too. Well, the imagination is an artist's chief tool. Heard the same from a certain poet. He embellishes and invents chiefly. Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it. I will, at a special price.
Ha 1000 istiyor. Ver hadi.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento. Though I'd hardly call the price a bargain. Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence. All right. At least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Soru işaretleri yapmamı istiyor bu. Ay çakal. O zaman şuna gidelim.
Come on. Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still. bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds, clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. It'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Who exactly are you? And how did you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Desalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants. so I might also look for the other corpse. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day. Scents perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Tanem varilleri için planlanan taşıma rotasına ilişkin sorununa cevap yazıyorum. Doğrulama için söylüyorum. Hocam desteklediği resmi güzergah hala Galores kontuna ait olan topraklardan geçmekte. Kurul geleneksel yolumuzdan sapmamamız için hiçbir sebep görmüyor. Konfig dehşet neden olabileceği tüm zararı karşılayacağına dair söz verdi. O yüzden tüm kargo yok edilse bile lonca açısından herhangi bir parasal kayıp söz konusu değil.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Bunlar kimmiş?
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Baran Tokay hoş geldin. Selamlar.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Beast has to die. We work together, we'll make quick work of it.
After all I told you of your caste, you would murder her? Oh, you will regret this, friend. I know folk. I shall tell them you slew the last surviving specimen.
Sorry, Master de Salvaris. Actually, not sorry. A monster's a monster. Silvery, plaid, or polka-dotted, last or next to last specimen, doesn't matter. It's a dangerous predator that kills humans. Enough said.
Herbalists, alchemists, I know many. They will despise you. I shall tell them of a heartless cur who cares not an ounce for balance in nature. You shall pay arms and legs for their wares. More!
Somebody plug this Lorden's gob, eh? Right, Master Witcher. How do we aim to fight the filth? We've crossbows. Comply with bolts while you do the hack and slash? Or all go at it as a bunch, blades in hand, fire in our hearts? You decide. You're the one with experience.
Use your crossbows, keep her on the ground. Good idea.
Did you say her?
It's a female, yeah.
Hear that, lads? We've a learned witcher here. 100 spans out, and he spotted what the lizard's got between its legs. Right now, lads. You've heard the specialist. Ready your crossbows.
All good and fine, but the monster's not in its nest. Gotta track it down first.
Not at all necessary, Geralt. We looked into it. Gave it a think. Traders use tannin to lure the beast. Who says we can't do the same?
You got any tannin?
Came into a bit, aye. Here, willing to do the honours?
There.
Grab your bellies! Shoot the bitch down!
Iron die! Ateşe dayanıksızdı değil mi? Lan. Kalk. Gel buraya. Oh. Oh, easy. Ulan. Evet.
A stroke like that, to fight at a true witcher's side. Prime the way you swung that razor, mate.
Mentioned some fee from a guild. I hear you right?
Ha! Witcher drives right for the gut. A professional, right thorough. Your share, friend. Every last copper as we agreed. We'll collect us a few of them silver scales and a tail. Proof for the guild, right?
And we'll get word of you to some folk. Merchant folk, meaning. They ought to treat you right.
Thanks, and farewell.
Aga be. Yani. Ne bileyim. Yazık oldu ama. Sonuçta o da masum insanları öldürüyordu. Baksana sahibi.
Cust, my poor your cust, cruelly slaughtered like a common beast.
Lan franchise. Uyuyor adam ya. Neyse uyandırmayalım. Sevgili franchise. Güzelliğinden gözlerimi alamayışım bir hafta oldu bile. Önemli. Şövalyelik meselelerine seni meşgul kılıyor biliyorum. Yine de lütfen söyle bana tatlım, ayrı düşmanınızın korkunç çilesine nasıl dayanıyorsun? Annem bir sonraki ziyaretin ne zaman olacağını soruyor. Babam onun önünde diz çöküp beni isteyeceğin günü sabırsızlıkla bekliyor. Ona ne berbat bir meşguliyet altında olduğunu söyleyeceğim. Fakat ben de tüm kalple bedenimle diz çöküşünü görmek, sana nihayet şunu söylemek istiyorum. Evet, 1000 kere evet. Sevgili Jiquet. Uzun uzun düşündüm ve sonunda buldum. Seni tamamen hak etmek için önce sana sahip olmanın muazzam onuruna layık olduğumu katlamam gerekiyor. Bilirsin ki şu ana kadar kimsenin alt edemediği iğrenç bir yaratık olan Kovukan'ın kellesini gümüş tepsisine sonuna kadar durmayacağıma da şövalyelik üzerine yemin ettim. Beni bulmaya çalışma, bunun yerine başarısını kanıtlamış bir canavar katil olarak şanlı dönüşümü bekle. Birbirlerine aşk dolu mektuplar yazmışlar. Nice.
You scared me half to death, Drifter. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak.
Ravix of Fourhorn. My crest shows a maiden sitting astride a striding bear. So, now that we've had our night-to-night chat, Francois Le Goff, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is a most fearsome beast. I must prepare properly for battle.
By napping outside the cave for a fortnight?
I have tarried a bit, true, but the delay is done. My word I gave, thus the beast shall die.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
Yardım edelim de şu adam sevdiceğine kavuşsun artık ya. 2 haftadır dışarılarda yatıyorum mal herif. Gel bakalım. Ne tarafta? Orada mı?
Strange. No sign of Grotore.
Perhaps we should turn back?
Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Üstümüz nasıl doldu lan? At şunu ya. Şu zırhlar çok ağır. 12 kilo. 12 kilo. Yok.
Cradle filled with children's shoes. Doubt I've ever seen a collection this grotesque. Something on the other side. Hard to get through. Neither sword nor sign will cut this.
Yakalım abi, ağaç değil mi? Yani. All right. İkisi de aynı yere geliyor. Peki.
Bones. Small skull. Fontanelle's not completely closed. An infant. About a year, maybe. Various sundries, clear as day now. Grotore must have taken it from its victims. Seems to be off somewhere, probably feeding. Need to lure it.
Yaratık külliyatını oku diyor hayvanım. Neydi? Kovkok? Kavkon? Moha? Caroline? Atakan? Değil. Koro neydi lan? Caroline? Caroline? Caroline? Volkan. bu neymiş? Falan filan. Ateş. Okay. Şimdi gelir. Tipe bak. 5 metrede boyu var. Lan bir dur da ateş atayım. Lan bunlardan çıkartma ya. Ateş bir boka yaramıyor. O. Ya aga senin derdin ne lan? Oğlum bir git lan. Öl la aga la. Hadi sen de öl. Ay yavrum hasara bak, full crit. Hadi sen de öl. Hadi baba hadi. Hadi canım. Yes.
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
Why the challenge? Couldn't have gone after something less formidable? A werebub, for instance?
Why? For the beast must match in ferocity the very ardor of my affection, and
You're blushing, Sir Knight.
oh, it's my betrothed. The thing is, she champs at the bit to get married when we've not known one another but 2 years. So I vowed to slay Grottori. Thought it would buy me time to battle such a beast. Why, it could take months.
Especially at the rate you were going. High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express.
Lan tamam yeter işte be. Uğraştırma insanı.
The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
You're blind to my predicament. Once I return, I will have no recourse. She'll track me to the nearest shrine while...
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for. Want to prove your valor? Go back to your betrothed and be honest. Tell her you're not ready to marry.
You do not mince words, master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Nay nay nay nay nay nay nay. Nay nay nay nay nay nay nay.
news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time.
Çıldırmış.
Nuptial teachings at the temple tomorrow. Dress fitting the next morning. Then a tour of the wedding venue. I have never been so happy.
Not sure these nuptials are a great idea.
What? I beg your pardon?
Young Master Legoff, well, he wasn't exactly raring to get hitched. Seems to me you two should
Well, I never. The nerve. Not another word. Take your coin. Leave us be.
Kadın çıldırmış ya. Ne yaptıysak? Manyak. Allah Allah ya. Allah Allah ya. Bunu da yarın yapalım. Burada bitireyim bu bölümü. Teşekkür ederim izleyen herkese. Hepinize iyi geceler. Hayırlı akşamlar diliyorum. Bir dahaki bölüm. Buradan devam edelim. Zaten bir tane Esunger kontratı kaldı. İkincil görevlerde görev kalmadı. Bu harita üzerindeki soru işaretlerini yap diyor. Bu Gwent turnuvası. Şimdi sizi sıkmayayım Gwent oynayarak. O yüzden yapmıyorum. Bu da aynı Gwent. Aynı şekilde. Bir dahaki bölüm bunu yapacağız. Şu görevi. Daha sonra ana göreve gideceğiz. Buradan devam edeceğiz. Bu şekilde devam edeceğiz. Efendim. 14 tane yetenek puanı birikmiş ama açacak hiçbir şey yok. Doğru düzgün. Araştır. Araştır. Büyü iletkenleri. Çevrik çekildiklerinde işaretlerini verdiği hasar kendi hasarını artırırlar. Çatışmanın başında kılıç saldırı gücü ve işaret şiddeti ülke hariç her düşman için 30 saniyeliğine 130 oranında artar. Yani 11 düşmanla savaşırken bonus %300 oranındadır. Etkisi geçtikten sonra kılıç saldırı gücü ve işaret ülke hariç katılan her düşman için %10 oranında düşer. Araştıramıyoruz tabi bunu. Şunu araştırabiliriz. Yakın dövüşte her yaralandığında saldıran rakip toksite seviyesi her puanın üzerine hasar alır. Araştıramıyoruz. Neyse bunları araştırırız ya buldukça. Güçlü yeşil mutajen istiyor. Mesela kırmızı mutajen istiyor. Bunlar yapılır ya. Şuradan. Güçlü kırmızı mutajen mesela. Güçlü yeşil mutajen. Yeşillerden aç God mod gibi oynamak istiyorsan. Yok ya öylesine hani açık dursun diye açıyorum yoksa. God mod'u ne yapayım zaten yeni aldığımız kılıçla God mod gibi. Mavi mutajen, mavi büyük mutajen yok mu ya? Ha, güçlü mavi. Güçlü mavi içinde mavi yapmam lazım tabi. Hay ananı. Mesela. Şimdi araştırabiliyor muyuz? Kırmızı mutajan lazım diyor. Ama bunu araştırabiliyorum. Araştırdıkça şuradaki şeyi de artıyor. Leveli artıyor bunları böyle araştırdıkça. Kırmızı mutajan lazım bize ya. Mesela bu ne veriyor? Arbalet hasarı. Onu geç. Her adrenalin puanı alınan hasarı azaltır. Can sıfıra indiğinde geçici bir süreli hasar görmez olursun ve %100 can tazelersin. İşte bak aradığım bu abi. En zor modda oynadığımız için rakipler tek atma potansiyeline sahip olduğu için bunu alırsam God mod oluyor işte. Bizdeki şu an hasar bonusu veren şu. Gayet güzel aslında bu da yani. Yeşil skill'lerden doku dönüşümü, sinerji koruma, tolerans ölümsüz oluyor karakter. Deathmatch artı düşman ölçekleme açıkken. Benimki de Deathmatch oynuyorum işte ben de zaten. Düşman ölçekleme açık mı bilmiyorum da. Her halükarda gene tek yiyoruz yani neredeyse. Şuraya ne koysak? Kırmızı koyalım da kalmadı ki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bunlar da var. Şöyle yapsak. Biraz daha hasarı arttırsın en azından. Yani. Bunları da satarız. Bir dahaki bölüm başında. Evet. Yok be Godfather önemli değil ya, ben onlara pek mutajenlere falan pek uğraşmıyorum ya. Zaten asıl kılıcımızın tekini aldık. Şu. Olay bu yani. Daha sonra hatta yarı şey yapalım, bunlara gidip rünleyelim o şey rüncüden. Büyülü rüncüden. Bunları da rünletelim. Bir tane kılıç bulmam lazım. Tabii çelik kılıcım çok düşük kaldı benim ya. 175 kritik hasar bonus. Bak mesela şu kılıç güzelmiş bayağı. Kritik vuruş hasar bonusu, kritik vuruş olasılığı, yanmaya sebep olma veriyor. 200'de zırt delme veriyor. Koda baktın mı derken Tarık abicim, dün oynadım işte biraz da yani. Güzel. Maviden bir şey açmadım ya. Bir iki tane var, onları açmak zorundaydım mecbur. Onları açtım. Ha dün oynadım işte abi, daha oynamadım sonra ya. Şu PUBG'de bir haftalık görevlerden bir tane kaldı. Bir saat falan oyunda takılmam gerekiyor. Vakit geçirmek gerekiyor oyun içinde. Onu yapıp belki geçerim biraz. Sonra bir yarım saat falan. Solo'ya girince solo'da parçalıyorum ya. Böyle dün 3 kişilik grup geldi. Üçünü de birden almıştım. Bayağı güzel oluyor. Ya elimdeki de. Kılıç da iğne gibi anasını satayım. İncecik ya. Hadi bununla oynayalım ya. Bunları depoya koyarız. Biraz da böyle olsun. Biraz hoşuna gitmeye başladı mı? Güzel ya. Oynadığın silahları mesela yani M4 koydum loadout'a. M4 ile MP5. M4 oynadıkça M4'ün skill'leri artıyor ve skill arttıkça da silaha güzel işte böyle skoplar falan, tutamaçlar takabiliyorsun. Daha da az sekiyor silah falan. Daha güzel isabetli vuruşlar yapıyorsun. Termal takabiliyorsun. Termal görüşü var. Çok güzel. Uzaktaki adamlara bakıyorsun. Beyaz beyaz gözüküyorlar böyle. Yani adamın nerede olduğunu öğrenip sniper alıp pa indirebiliyorsun soloda falan. Yavaş yavaş oynadığın zaman. Çünkü solo oynadığın zaman 1 vs 3 oynuyorsun. Normalde oyun squad olduğu için solo oynayamıyorsun. Ama 1 v 3 giriyorsun. Anca o şekilde oluyor. Call of Duty'nin mobil olanı ücretsiz, bilgisayara da ücretsiz Battle Royale oyunu çıktı. Bilgisayar üzerinden de oynayabiliyorsun Call of Duty'yi. Warzone diye aratırsan Google'dan bakıp oynayabilirsin indirip. Oyun keyifli yani. Yani beleş, hani canın 2 gün sonra sıkılırsa silersin, kapatırsın yani, hani zorla da oynatmıyoruz tabii kimse. Hani en azından para vermiyorsun. O yönden iyi. Oynarsa hevesini alana kadar oynarsın, silersin. Emülatörden oynuyordun. Emülatör, oyunun kendi emülatörü var ya bir tane. Ondan oynayınca onda FPS drop falan olmuyor. Oradan oynaman lazım. Game Loop diye bir tane uygulaması var. Oradan oynadığın zaman sıkıntı olmaz. Neyse ben kaçam. Bir dahaki bölüme devam ederiz. En azından Witcher'ı bitirelim de 2-3 güne. Sonra Call of Duty falan oynarım öyle yayınlarda arada. Daha iyi olur. Başka single oyun yok zaten oynayacak güzel. Öyle devam ederiz. Geliyor Muhammed, bekle ya. Neyse hadi ben kaçtım. Görüşürüz, kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşçakalın, bay bay.